in the middle of the reality, we just go through and still for more. Upon this bus at this October 2nd, 2014. I'm just going by where the place that nothing happens except the business of Sodoma degenerados, that you can see the building right there with a burden of victims, which they rapes and murder also inside, and also recruits for the raping and murder inside, saying we are the government, we have free access to the ones that we need to. Degenerados abominables, Metropolitana and Policía Federal Argentina, and the whole armed forces Argentina, and of course Officialism Argentina and Cristina Kirchner, Sodoma Queen. Abominable Schluterikai. The reality of the soul at this day is exactly, I'm just in the travel. I went for some meetings that my supposed libraries International Criminal Court asked me, while premeditated to murder International Criminal Court justice, all judges and prosecutors and officers of law. So the reality of these days, and that this day I just go through. Deliver sin too. Much more than the clear fact this all brought. You know, I just were walking by certain avenue, Triunvirato Avenue, and I were about to coming some Starbucks in Buenos Aires, so I could drink something and making some networks and some extra. And you know what happened? I just crossed by one cycle of Policía Federal Argentina used in prostitution to making career like a 10 prostitution of Sodoma, like the most all with the burden of victims. And suddenly I just went to taking a bus. And Your Honor needed I to come back and taking a bus to go through other places and come at the place that normally I just come to making some networks and having some place to be around. And in the middle of this all, like always happens, not only that servile, disgusting snake in Sodoma Policía Federal Argentina dressed, and the whole the generations of witches pretending to assembling spiritually my supposed delivering, for they to do that the generation they are every day and lives off. Cristina Kirchner's expertises and the witches company, all of them. And I'm gonna show you every one of them right here in a very other special way. And at the certain clear fact on this all came just the certain clear of the call of the Sodoma degenerados expertos, Policía Federal Argentina and Metropolitana, calling the B words, which says he is a female or femphobic, and it's better to handle the female cop. So I'm telling you one thing, the reality of these B words that generates, and I'm not talking about women, I'm talking about hell vistas females, has a vagina and a woman shape, but are the generation abomination and creatures of hell and the way they dies. So came this PFA, this is the expertise of Cristina Kirchner, with the whole of her are the same that says to be defending Cristina Kirchner and the government. And just passed by the call and watching, saying that I had to be under watch because of they says I made a threat to the government, I make terrorism, and I live off robbery, and also I do damages and I guess to the government, which is a treason to the patriot, and making damages to the government. So suddenly in the middle of this all, this B word, the generation prostitute of Sodoma in PFA dressed on vagina, that's by telling, lo tengo acá está, ya lo tengo. Making the control, saying that I will do those class of things and I gotta be under watch. But the fever of Perra Sucia, Sodoma, Argentina, telling that they are the bigger brothers and the government of the nation to control, and making the chap, and also recording this while I do to forging while I am recording this upon this 71 bus liner. You wanna see my bus 5. This is October 2nd, and I am now, if you can see there, give you again the zoom, Right. Okay. Just a little bit. And just coming with my supposed he's crazy. But they keep on saying we do to it here and we are going to strategize, and they strategized against the international court and governments of the whole of the world, giving command. Perras expertas degeneradas Sodoma of Cristina Kirchner, dressed in armed forces, whatever the range of should I say Cloeto, Borejo, Gibarreja, Cloeja, Bejejeja, perras enfermas sodomitas is what they are. So the reality of this, telling he is making the war to us. He's producing a war. He's writing war against the government and making a strike. So I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to make the war, and they are going to know what is making the war. And I'm going to start now. How about it? A little bit of supposed terrorism of the delirious terrorists. Should I say the word? Should I? You already identify yourself all the time. It's what you are. Cristina Kirchner, oficialismo. Policía Federal. Metropolitana y compañía. Toda Fuerza Armada. Already south. Spanglish. You already are. BLYTT. Entendés perfectamente tu egipcio. Con el perdón de las víctimas de Egipto. ¿Comprendés? BLYTT, Baroku, Matushku, Baaka. Perritas enfermas. Perritas abominables. And also I threat an offense. So they gotta control. I am unmedicated and gotta be internated. So I'm gonna internate you into death forever. For you to understand what is like you. Psycho shit. Cristina Kirchner officialism and the whole shit Policía Federal. NADD. Compañía de degenerados acá en todo el mundo. So let's producing some reality about this all. RMD, RMC, RMB, DRT, FTT, FTC, LDK, FRD, MTB, BUD, RCM, FDK, DRMC. This is a simplicity of Orphon Sol. You just put this in a searcher, whatever the browser, you put bar BRMC 14 middle cis ACOL, which is EUIKHOL middle 6164.BRM in small caps all bar Malasky and cleaner and even the bleed of ICC, and you're gonna have an answer. So let's thinking real. Perritas de la fiebre de Sodoma, Policía Federal Argentina, Prefectura Naval Argentina, Policía de Seguridad Aeroportuaria, Metropolitana, Gendarmería Nacional, CIDE, Custodia de la Prostituta y toda su maldita pedofila, because of this, pedofila degenerada, institución de degenerados y pedófilos, are gonna understand they are nothing but shit forever. And that's the way it is. Así que la fiebre de Sodoma is gonna start to decrease with the death of everyone. Salah. How about justice? Is what it's gonna be. And let's see what is internating for supposed mismedicated to control. Scalabrini Ortiz Avenue and Padilla Street intersection. Who is in this bus? Oh, we're government. Who's gonna be believed? He or us? Just a deflection in the middle of the traffic for a reason of traffic. So suddenly this bus just taken other way, which normally goes for Corrientes Avenue, direct until Buenos Aires-Sodoma. Still some. Belfojo la Ramat Blefes Halim. Melbet mafech al chadikum al fenachachim, ishbot lemefech al cham. Ishbot lemefech al chadikia fech al chanam. And at this street, you have a supermarket. And lemefech al chadia chamat is a Rouse Street. If you can check there, through the window, you can simply, right there. This is already noon in Buenos Aires and past noon, about. So, Luis Maria Drago Street and Arauz intersection. Expecting either forward, just to show you, we keep on the right normal way. And this is the bus liner, and I am not in any other. Corrientes Avenue, direct. All over through. And all over Bashbach, but we are going to do justice. So, how about if another recall? Why not? https www. Traiciones a la patria de Cristina Fernández de Kirchner, secreto de Estado Nacional, y toda su comunicación del día del octubre 2, 2014, .int, and https www. And you see traffic because of working, right? And like I was saying, like I was telling, https www. Comunicaciones protocolares del Gobierno de la Nación Argentina, Presidencia de la Nación. Presidencia Kirchner, she thinks she is, and she were, and they. BRTCMTCGTRTCILEDN CBRTCRGDETSN 4245545333343235317774 BRCMT Middle DRMB CIS COSCO LUMAT. You understand? KOSKO LUMAT LUMMAHT 4143483138 BDRM 4.10T F7 to the whole, just like before. Last key and cleaner, last play. This is in New York. Am I internated or in jail? And I give you, blefojore kimo blefejikira, kablefedi komel becharakam, aspelt kemel blefechatzecha, ishpot lemefechal chanichanin, like it can't. It's a microphone, for Christ's sakes. It's an Android, for Christ's sakes. It's a camera, for Christ's sakes. It's a video, for Christ's sakes. Like it can't. Isn't. Oh my God! We found gold! Go rob cell phones, Christina Kirchner, and go to pick up cardboard on the streets, on the hell, with your officialism, and understand what it means cleaning the dirt and the whole of the lousy scum you are, to put it right there. Go to chunk stuff all around the streets and whatever the generations you all are, and go to see how you satisfy your unsatisfiable character of Schlutterikai. Go to hell, piece of a scum.